Top of the hour, let's begin with the updates that we are picking up from the Morbi disaster. Because in the bridge collapse that claimed the lives of over 130 people, a PIL that has now been filed in the Supreme Court seeking a judicial probe by a retired Supreme Court judge that should be leading the investigation. And this PIL also seeks safety assessment of all the old public structures. Now, this bridge that was constructed for over 130 years old and was under a repair and maintenance with the contract that was signed between the Morbi municipality and the Ajantha river, which is the private firm, and was under maintenance for the last 8 to 12 months, but was prematurely opened up to the public. Let me go across to Harish joining us with more on that. Good morning, Harish. What exactly is there in this PIL?
Yes, good morning. This tragic incident, which has claimed nearly 135 lives, now the issue has reached the Supreme Court. A PIL has been filed by a lawyer, Vishal Tiwari, in Supreme Court seeking appointment of a judicial commission under the supervision of a retired Supreme Court judge to initiate probe. Says a free and fair probe will be possible only outside, if it is done some high authority from outside the state. Also seeks a direction to the state governments to form committee to survey and conduct risk safety assessment of all old structures where tourists/public visit across the country. The PIL said it has been reported that this bridge was reopened last week after repairs, and within a short span of time, the bridge snapped with people plunging into the river, killing so many people. And such incidents permanently depicts the serious condition of lapse of responsibility, negligence, and unfaithful duty, insincerity of the public authorities from past decades, where various incidents have taken place in our country, wherein due to mismanagement, lapse in duty, negligence, maintenance, inefficient maintenance, there has been cause of huge public casualty and which could have been avoided. So the prayer in this petition mainly says that the respondents be immediately directed to appoint a judicial commission under the supervision of a retired Supreme Court judge, number one. Number two, state government form committee to survey and conduct assessment risk of old and risky monuments, bridges to ensure tourist and public safety, and also a permanent team in every state to attend to probe and attend to such tragedies.
So this is in the tragedy case that we are looking at in the Morbi bridge collapse. Please do stay on with us, Harish. We also have Shivya in with more details, because what is being said in this PIL, Shivya, asking also for the formation of a committee to survey and conduct risk safety assessment of all the old structures.
Yes, of course. So as far as this PIL is concerned, which we have accessed on Times Now, they have of course explained what happened in the Morbi accident and also the lapses, and also have cited how such similar incidents have occurred in the past, which requires a judicial probe into this particular tragedy which occurs in Rajasthan's Morbi. Now, as far as the details are concerned, it says that the bridge was reopened last week, as we know, after repairs and maintenance. However, within a short span of time, the bridge snapped with people plunging onto the river and ultimately faced death. Such incidents prima facie depict serious condition of responsibility lapse, negligence, and unfaithful duty of care towards the public by the government authorities. From past decade, various such incidents have taken place in the country. The maintenance and repairing work was delegated to a private company who had absolutely failed in the functioning of maintenance and repairing, with the absolute failure of state government to supervise and administer the risk and suitability of such British time bridges. As they have of course cited the example, the state government has failed in its duty of care of overseeing the functionality of the bridge along with its timely maintenance. So of course, Amita, they have cited the lapses and of course how the company lies at the fault, which of course calls in for a judicial probe.
Absolutely, and the investigation also to be carried out in a speedy manner, ever since when such kind of incidents and tragedies are being reported, which has claimed the lives of over 100 people already. For the moment, Harish and Shivya, thanks very much for joining in.